What is up, guys? Welcome to Comic Hour. Hope you're having a good day. This is the ultimate #1 by Camp, Frigeri, and Blee. Sub and like. Thank you for that. Now, I'm just going to give you guys a little background since this is the first ultimate issue here, so bear with me. A diabolical genius known as the Maker used time travel to create his ideal Earth by systematically preventing anyone from ever becoming a superhero, and by establishing a secret council of supervillains, the Maker's Council, that rules the world from the shadows. But now the Maker is gone, locked away in his own facility, the city, by inventor Howard Stark. Howard's teenage son, Tony, has taken on the codename Iron Lad and teamed up with the world's doom, aka Reed Richard, to set things right. First, they stole the frozen super soldier Captain America from the icy depth. Next, they broke the Asgardian god Thor out of prison and were followed by his warden Sif. But the Maker's Council did not want Iron Lad unmaking the world they had built. Council member Captain Britain confronted the team badly, wounding Thor, but losing an eye to Iron Lad. The Council then launched an attack on New York City using Stark satellites, with Tony and his allies barely escaping with their lives, but now framed as terrorists. And now we find ourselves in issue 1 here of the Ultimates. We start the issue with Iron Lad talking in third person to his dad. The comic shows a view of the explosion that happened in New York City, where Iron Lad got blamed for. As you know, this explosion will be the most infamous explosion in the Ultimate Universe current comic line. We can fix it, says a young Tony Stark. Apparently, 6 months has passed since the explosion, and as you may recall, Tony's dad, Howard, is stuck with the Maker as they are barricaded with force field in the area that they were in. As we see the heroes injured, the world thinks that our heroes are violent terrorists now, as they were blamed for that explosions, sums up Iron Lad. And in 18 months, the devil breaks out of hell, says Ironclad. So the force field that is keeping him and Howard Stark stranded will break after 18 months. But we have a time machine, says Iron Lad. 2 years exactly to fix the world written on the board. The time machine, the immortal engine, can act simultaneously in the past, present, and future, says Doom. Iron Lad suggests that first they go back and stop the destruction of Stark Tower. We failed to stop it once. How do you expect to stop it now, says Doom. I have an idea, says Iron Lad. As written in big on the board is the word Ultimates. Basically a team like the Avengers. As you may know, the Ultimates were first based on the original Ultimate Universe by Michael Bendis. This will be the second coming of the team. You propose we recreate this other world here, this 616, says Doom, aka Reed Richard. Wow, 616 universe is known to the Ultimate Universe. It has been mentioned, ain't that cool? As we see on the screen, 616 superheroes. As Iron Lad says that time travel to recruit members may be difficult. As Doom says that the calculation should be left to him and that he will build this ultimate network overnight. As Doom went on, Iron Lad did research and even was able to crack the ultimate Captain America out of the ice cube. Steve Rogers was free now. In the next room, there are gods as Thor is still injured and resting. Sif tries to care for him. Leave us, she says to Iron Lad. It took in all 6 days for the calculation and science to be done by both Stark and Doom. You can't start a revolution, says Steve Rogers. This is not a revolution, more like a machine. This is science, says Doom. As both Steve and Doom debates about science and revolution, Stark says that it will work. So it begins as Stark said that he sent Origin Box 6 months into the past with the time machine. But most superhero rejected or died. Only 2 really said yes. Enough, said Tony. Time travel is off limits. Ultimate version 2.0 written on the board, as the heroes will find another way, he says. Now we switch to Hoboken, New Jersey, where we see 2 persons, which are Hank and Janet, called at a restaurant to kill bugs. The owner says that food has been missing and he wants the thing responsible dead. As the 2 head down to the basement, where they start chatting about their life and how Hank seems unhappy about his life of squashing bugs as a job, Janet says she loves him, hinted that she may want kids, and as she says that, she sees what caused the problem, Molloy's family. As they refuse to terminate the family, Hank and Janet walk away. As they drive away and argue, a voice from above pops up and says, Hank Pam and Janet Van Dyne, as Iron Lad stand in front of their car. We need to talk, he says. As Hank makes a quick turn, Hank looks frustrated about this. As Thor drops the hammer on their car to stop them, the ball Origin pops up and we see Tony hologram start speaking. Seems like Hank was hiding this from Janet as he apologized to her. It's us who should apologize, and we see the ultimates. As the hologram explained, you should have been heroes, but a great evil robbed you both of your destinies. As you know, the Maker traveled in time to prevent heroes to ever becoming superheroes. Now Iron Lad is telling them all the truth. Hey, you're Tony Stark. You killed thousands of people, says Janet. I hope you don't believe everything you're told, says Tony. We're going to fix the world and we need your help, says Tony. Captain America says it has been 6 months and that they haven't accepted the offer, and that is why they wanted to show up in person to let them know that they are not alone in this. As Janet seems clueless about the 6 months, Hank is the one that knew and was hiding this from Janet. You will be part of something bigger, become a superhero, says Captain America. And no, Captain Britain is here. He shows up and in French says death to the terrorists, and he's got an army of orcs and soldiers with him. The Black Crusade. Iron Lad goes into the fights. Ultimate attacks. It's like saying Avengers assemble. Avengers wannabe. As the fight rages on, Hank apologized to Janet for not telling her. I know you're scared, Hank, she says. They stole your future. There's more to life than just squashing bugs. The choice is mine. As she opens up her power and turns into a wasp. And there she gets hit and gets back up and says that it's amazing. As the fight rages on, Iron Lad mask is broken by Captain Britain himself. As Hank debates whether to join or not, talking to Captain America and saying that he read the files and knew he was a loser. As the Hank files he read that he heard Janet and the people close to him, so that is why Hank didn't want to do it. He doesn't want to hurt people close to him, but Captain America talks some sense out of him by saying that person is not him. No one can make this choice for you, Henry, but if I can make an observation, you could have gotten rid of that thing anytime, bury it, but you kept it for 6 months. I'm no genius, but it seems to me that means something, says Steve. And bang, Captain Britain drops Iron Lad. He's just so damn strong. As he boasts about his accomplishment, Iron Lad escapes his wrath and says that there are more of us than there are of you. We have boots too. And boom, Hank joins the Ultimates. I guess he made his decision by stepping on all those soldiers. Captain Britain, however, escaped, but it is now known to the world, and the world knows the Ultimates are here, as they are referred to as terrorists by the news outlet. As Iron Lad says, the Ultimates are here, and we're gonna leave a mark. And just like that, 2 members have been recruited to the Ultimates. What an issue. I'm sure they're gonna recruit more superhero. I mean, they have 2 years to do it before the maker comes out and release hell. Great first issue, not gonna lie, enjoyed the heck out of it with the whole science and revolution thing, even time machine stuff. Let me ask you this: when are they gonna recruit Spider-Man? Come on, do it. Ultimate Spider-Man will be so cool in the Ultimates. Do it, Marvel. Anyway, guys, sub and like. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.